Between September 1787, when the Constitution was adopted by the Constitutional Convention, and June 1788, when it went into effect following ratification by New Hampshire, a debate raged in the United States over whether or not the Constitution should be adopted. The country was split into two groups: Federalists, who supported the Constitution, and Anti-Federalists, who opposed it. The Federalists believed that the Articles of Confederation was a failure, and a new Constitution was needed, and the Anti-Federalists believed that the Articles of Confederation should simply be amended. Federalists included George Washington, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. Anti-Federalists included Patrick Henry, Richard Henry Lee, and Samuel Adams. Anti-Federalists had many different objections to the new Constitution. Patrick Henry asked why the Constitution began with "we the people" and not "we the states," since the country was a union of states. Some wanted God or religion to be mentioned. Many objected to the denial of the individual states' power to print money. The main objection was that the federal government under the new Constitution would be too powerful, and that the president could become as powerful or more powerful than a monarch. Some Anti-Federalists believed that the United States was just too big to have a strong national government. In an Old Whig 4, published in October 1787, one Anti-Federalist pointed out that big republics, such as the Roman Republic, tend to deteriorate into empires, whereas small republics, such as Switzerland, are more successful. In contrast, Federalists saw the Articles of Confederation as being too weak to hold the Union together. Under the Articles of Confederation, the country did not have a strong central government. Each state acted essentially as an independent country. Congress couldn't enforce its decisions. Many saw Shays' Rebellion, which occurred in western Massachusetts in 1786 and 1787, as the first of many such rebellions. All measures needed a unanimous vote of all 13 states to pass. Federalists knew it would be difficult to get the new Constitution ratified, so they modified the rules. They declared that only 9 states needed to ratify the Constitution in order for it to become law. Furthermore, it would be ratified by state conventions, not the legislatures, and they could only vote yes or no. There was a war of words between the two sides in newspapers and pamphlets. The most famous articles and essays were the Federalist Papers, written by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay in defense of the Constitution. Some writers used pseudonyms, many of which they borrowed from ancient Roman figures. In the end, the new Constitution was adopted. The Anti-Federalists did get one thing they wanted: a Bill of Rights. Anti-Federalists had objected that the Constitution didn't have a Bill of Rights, and some states only ratified the Constitution with the understanding that a Bill of Rights would be added later on.